Welcome to My Hero My Life, where we talk about everything that has to do with My Hero Academia, from news, theories, to what-if scenarios. Today I want to talk about the My Hero Academia Hollywood film that is coming out. I was planning on making this video months from now, but a fellow YouTuber, Vocal Pineapple, recently put out a great video on the movie, and it inspired me to make this one. If you haven't seen his video or you are not subscribed to him, you should. Go do it. Go do it right now. I even have a link to his video down in the description, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. So let's be real honest. Hollywood doesn't have a good track for adapting anime to film. So even though I'm excited about the concept of Hollywood making a live-action My Hero Academia movie, I have low expectations. It has the potential to be awesome, but with Hollywood's track record, it might just really suck. With that being said, I was thinking through many possible changes that they may do to this movie, and I came up with 5 different things that they may change. These changes may not be the worst things, and at the same time, maybe they really aren't the best either. It is important to know that this is just my own personal theories, my own personal speculation, my own personal opinions. And I, of course, have no inside information whatsoever when it comes to this movie. The first change I expect to see isn't quite Hollywood's fault, but it should be expected. Most of our favorite characters from Class 1A will probably only be background characters, or worse, not even in the film at all. With the movie having a typical runtime, there won't be enough time to meet every character or explore who they are or just get to know them. Movies typically focus on a small group, maybe 3 to 5 characters. So you have to ask yourself, which characters might be featured most? To answer that, which characters are most important to moving the plot along in the story? We know there's Midoriya, aka Deku, and his rivalry with Bakugo. There is his love interest, Uraraka. So right there we have 3 characters. Oftentimes, Deku, Uraraka, they hang out also with Iida. So maybe we'll see him get some development as well. Then you have Deku's relationship with All Might, so there's another character that has to get some spotlight. Eraserhead is the homeroom teacher, so maybe he'll be in there as well. And you need a villain, and I would imagine, especially with it being the first film, that we would get Shigaraki and Kurogiri. But other than those few characters, I expect everyone else to be in the background, and maybe for some to not be there at all. The second change has the biggest significance when it comes to the rest of the changes on this list. I think they're going to change the location of this story to America. If they do this, it will have a huge impact on the rest of the movie, especially from the concept of adapting it from the anime. Now, with the location being changed, they may make UA High into a special boarding school, or even make the school look more like a mansion from the X-Men movies, rather than the large glass skyscrapers that we see in the My Hero Academia anime. With my second change being that the location is in America, it leads me to my third change, and that is that they will probably change the names of most of the characters. If this movie is happening right here, it would be weird that everyone has Japanese names. In general, these names don't fit well with your typical movie goers. They work fine for anime fans. Japanese names are what we expect from such shows like My Hero. But most people going to see a superhero movie are not expecting or looking for a bunch of Japanese names. They're going to be confused. I could see every single character having a new name, even to where Midoriya will probably not be known as Deku. If the writers treat the film with love and care, I could see them putting in references to their original Japanese names, but I doubt they will have the names that we expect them to have. One thing they could do to keep the same names, but still have this movie take place in America, is to have the main cast of 3 to 4 characters be transfer students from Japan. If they do that, all the other characters from Class 1A won't be there, or their names will definitely be Americanized. Maybe the number 1 hero from Japan, All Might, has come to teach at UA High in America, and he has brought with him 3 to 4 students from Japan to study there as well. This is a way I could see someone like Midoriya keeping his normal name. The fourth change I expect to see is cultural references. The biggest one is Midoriya taking on the name of Deku. In Japan, that reference had big implications, but to American audiences, not so much. We could also see cultural references changes like Minato. Let's pretend he's in the film. He might be toned down a bit since he fits a typical shonen pervert archetype that isn't necessarily as much here in American culture. Many perverts in this genre get nosebleeds, but that might not translate so well here in America. That's just two ideas, and I imagine that there's plenty of other cultural changes that could be done to the film. The last change that I could see happening is character designs. This happens in almost every Hollywood adaptation, not just anime adaptations. But with the movie most likely happening here in America, the students will probably be wearing normal clothes and not Japanese high school uniforms. If they do have uniforms because they turn UA into like a boarding school, I still doubt that they will resemble the outfits we see in the anime. Other character design changes I could see is All Might's iconic hair. The hair that sticks up so long in the anime, but it's going to be hard to translate that to real life. So I could see them, kind of making his hair quite shorter, or they base his suit on having a mask that the top of it sticks up like his hair does in the anime. I think most of the students' hero suits are fine, but again, like I said, most Hollywood adaptations always see some sort of change, even if it's minor. One change I expect to see is Midoriya's hair to not be green. I think it's going to be black or dark brown. There's probably several other character design changes that might happen, but this is just a few. Well, those are my thoughts on some of those changes we may see. This movie has a high chance of sucking due to Hollywood not making many good anime adaptations, but at the same time, this movie does have the potential of rocking. I said to some of my friends years ago, right when Hollywood's superhero movie craze started, that one day there will be a Hollywood anime adaptation phase in the future. It is just going to take just the right movie at just the right time for just the right series to be adapted to explode, and all of a sudden we see many good Hollywood anime adaptations. Maybe My Hero Academia can be that, maybe it won't, only time will tell. Well, there you have it. 5 things that might change in the live-action Hollywood My Hero Academia movie. But I want to hear from you. Comment below your thoughts on what you think might change, and also comment what you don't want to change. What is it that's like, hey, this is sacred, please do not change this. And you know what, hey, if you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my videos. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.